First Down Podcast. I'm Jonas.
I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TT, have you ever ridden or like used often public transportation, whether it's like a bus, a train, whatever? Have you ever like used those?
I don't know what they're called in other cities, but the public busing transportation I used for maybe like 3 years or maybe even 4 years, bro. 3 days a week, to and from home. I used to have to get on the Rapid, what they would call the Rapid, which is like kind of like it's like a subway, except it's not.
It's like a train on top of ground, right? It's like a mini sub. It's not quite.
Explain the Rapid. How do you explain the Rapid in Ohio, in Cleveland?
It's like Amtrak, right? Like an Amtrak thing.
Yeah,
it's basically just like a train on the ground.
It's short distance. It basically just goes from the airport to like the inner city, I guess.
Yeah, they have one in Austin that goes from like North Austin into downtown, and they're going to expand it out to the airport and do some other things. Like it's just like a metro rail. It's like it's almost like it's like a monorail, but on the ground, not on a sky rail.
Well, I guess, okay, well, either way, I used to take that from basically where it started in Cleveland. I would take the bus all the way up Euclid Avenue, get on it where it started in Cleveland, take it all the way to Brook Park where you used to stay at, and I would get off there, and then I would have to take another bus to work.
So you would take bus, train, bus?
I did that for like 4 years.
Oh, my God, bro. That sucks. Yeah. Like
there was walking involved.
So you'd get up from one and walk to the, like, how long did it take you to get to work?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, my God. Plus an 9 hour or 12-hour shift or whatever.
I think I was working 10-hour shifts at that point, but yeah.
Still 13-hour days.
And then have to take it all back. I would sleep on the Rapid sometimes.
Oh, my God.
God, Jesus, man. I know, like, you just brought back some of Russia memories. This was obviously way younger.
Well, good lead in then. What's the wildest thing you ever seen happen on public transport? Because wild shit happens sometimes on public transport.
I've seen a homeless man urinate themselves on the Rapid before.
Oh.
I saw that in New York too when I got on when I rode on the subway in New York. That was interesting. I've seen Showtime on the subway in New York.
What? Show? Oh, where people like do a show?
Where people like start using like the rungs as a jungle gym, and they start doing backflips and dancing and like getting real close to people's faces but not hitting them. It's showtime.
Yeah. Everyone's like, I'm just trying to go to work. Bro.
And then you want to ask me for $5 afterwards?
You just got in my face and
get out of here.
One of the wildest things I saw, you were actually with me.
Flip your hat.
When we went downtown for New Year's when you visited one time, and then we were taking the bus home, and the bus broke down, and then that man ran into the side of the bus on his bicycle when it was parked and tried to tell the bus driver that he hit him with the bus.
I didn't know if that was real.
We were not sober.
And then we had to walk up the street
and then catch another bus because like they brought another bus out. Like the bus broke down at like 2 a.m. on New Year's Day.
You know, it's crazy, but I remember walking back from that bus stop back to where you guys were staying at the time, and I remember that feeling like the longest walk ever in my life because I was just like intoxicated, not used to it. And now I look at it like that's like nothing. It's
not far at all. It's like not even a quarter mile.
It's not. But
the only thing that was challenging about it is it's a little bit uphill.
Yeah. When I was drunk and it was like New Year's Eve drunk, like that kind of like it was the first of the year drunk. Yeah, that shit felt like forever.
I'm trying to think. I didn't really use public transport until I moved to Austin. Because everywhere I lived didn't really have it. I tried to look up how to use it when I lived in Parma.
Yeah.
But it just it just didn't like fit the schedule because I was like, oh, if I'm gonna go downtown and drink, like maybe I could just take the bus. And like, I was like, I got so confused about how the hell to do it. Like, but
anymore, it's just like Ubers though. And
exactly.
I hate to say that. I know not everybody can afford that, and like I say, I've been amongst you. But yeah, anymore I just use Uber. Does that count as public transport? It's open to the public.
I mean, I was talking more government funded transportation, but like
state issue.
Anything you ever had a wild Uber experience?
No, man. I keep it chill in the Uber.
Yeah, but
keep it chill, man.
Sometimes I'm worried that like the driver's not safe though.
Oh, not like the driver.
Not like you got wild in an Uber, but like the driver was just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. No, not really. I've had some drivers that drive kind of recklessly, but whatever. We got there safe. I'm alive.
And nothing happened inside the car, but I vividly remember drinking downtown and got an Uber, and we went to the stoplight, and I looked to my left, and some guy had bent his friend over a trash can and was dry humping him in front of everyone in this, and just like, I mean, like, not just like, ha, ha, ha. Like, it was like he had his friend's, like, head and, like, in the trash. I was like, what the fuck is... This man is assaulting his friend. Hopefully that's his friend. Because if not, that's a real crime happening right there.
Bro. That's just r/guys being dudes, man.
r/
I know what that's all about. I've been there. I've dry humped you. Man, I've probably dry humped you in the past.
Not in a trash can.
Yeah, Tomato. I guess tit for tat, quid pro quo, whatever,
Quid pro quo.
Whatever you want to talk about. Guys being dudes is one thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of like public transportation because it does give you some insight into like what's going on in people's lives. I can remember some of the best conversations that I've had. That's a lie.
You just talk to strangers on the
I have been talked to on public transport. Now, like when I was on public transport, it was like Walkman days. So I just remember like, make sure you have a couple good CDs, man. You just listen to your music, you just chill, and you just watch people.
Because if you don't have your headphones in, someone's about to talk to you.
Exactly.
And that's the worst.
I've seen like people almost get in fights, I guess. But for the most part, it's chill. Yeah, for the most part, it's chill. I remember when I was going to school though, and I was on the school bus. This counts as public transportation.
Yeah.
I did see a fight happen on the school bus where it was between two girls, and one of them pulled a knife out and cut the other girl in her face. And
what the fuck?
Yeah, brother. This was in like the suburbs too. And fucking blood was all over the fucking bus. It was crazy. And they actually had to like call and have another bus like come and get us.
Because like the biohazard of like blood everywhere?
Yeah. And this is like when I'm in like maybe like the 7th grade. This is insane.
Do you remember what they were fighting about?
No. Like, it could have been over a boy. It could have just been because I don't like that bitch. Yeah. Guess what race it is, Jonas? Just take a guess. I'm giving you. Go ahead. You got.
That sounds like some white girl shit.
You sure? You want to stick with that one? You want to stick with the Taylor Swift? It was not. They were two black girls. But look, the point is that on public transportation, that's probably the wildest shit I've ever seen. You ever seen a fight on a school bus?
I've seen people talk shit on a school bus. Like I had one time, a kid was like talking shit to a kid on the bus, and he like opened up, somehow that back door got open and like he hopped in
somehow.
Like
you mean someone opened that shit?
And so then the other kid like ran out the bus, and like the other one, like it was like at the school before, like when all the buses are lined up before. He was just like yelling at him, and somehow somebody opened the door, and he like, I was just like, what is happening?
I like that shit. Yeah. I like a little chaos.
Kid's name was Bobby Gonzalez. That's all I remember.
Obviously Italian. I don't know, man. I know is that I do like the stories about a little chaos on the bus, but as an adult, I'm like, man, give the bus driver a break.
Yeah.
Like if I was a bus driver, like what the fuck are you doing?
Like every time I've ridden the bus, kids? Like because like because for a while when I lived in Austin, Uber wasn't here. Like they banned Uber because of like their driver background checks and shit. There was a couple small companies that took over for a while.
They didn't want that shit here. They didn't want it here.
Yeah, and I would ride the bus a lot because it was cheap, and it was right on the bus route. Like it wasn't that bad. It took me like 35 minutes to get downtown. Like it was just and it was for someone who never ridden the bus a lot. Like it's a very entertaining thing, but like them bus drivers, bro, they have some of the hardest. Like they're dealing like, and this was back before everything was digital. So you get people to get on the bus with like handfuls full of fucking change and fucking, now everything's on your cell phone. You just like, it's all digital. You're like, bing, bing. But like, I would just sit there and be like, we've been at this bus stop for 4 minutes while this dude in this bus, I could just see the bus driver just like head exploding with just like,
yeah, because he's got a schedule.
Pay for your fucking ticket and sit down, bro. Like, yeah. Oh my God, they just
dude gets on and want to talk with the bus driver.
Yeah, exactly. Like get up front, and just and like, oh, so that dude, that has to be a hard job. Being a public transport bus driver, dude, you're like babysitting grown ass folks that don't give a fuck about anything.
So look, man, I'm gonna just because I want to tell this story.
Cool.
I don't usually tell stories, but I was at the local HEB, and whenever I buy like one of those cubes of like the soda, the zero sugar sodas that I buy or whatever, I always just like pick them up and I just like hand them to the lady and she'll scan them. I'll put them back in the cart and then the gallon of water, and I'll have her scan them and I'll send it down. Okay, boom, easy. Last time I went, the cashier, I had my Bluetooth in. I'm not even paying attention to what the fuck she's talking about, but she's talking to me and I'm like, okay. And I'm just holding up the water, and she's like shaking her head, and I'm like, what are you saying? She's like, oh, you can just put that in the cart and send it through, and then I'll have the girl at the end of the thing check it out for you. And I'm like, I'm holding it right here. And she's
just scan it, lady.
We literally had like 7 seconds of just looking at each other where I'm holding the cube up, like, just scan the fucking thing. And she's looking at me like, no, send it through. Where it was like that kind of animosity going back to each other. And I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Like, lady, you're at a fucking job and you're trying to tell me what to do?
Look, I'm literally holding the barcode up, just boop.
I've come in the store for the last blank years of my fucking life holding this cube up, and right now you're going to tell me that I'm wrong and that you don't want to do your job by going beep. You don't want to scan it with the gun while I hold it in my hands. And then she tries to start a conversation with me later, Jonas, and I held a grudge. And I was like, look, lady, I'm just exhausted. I just worked all night, and I just want to go home. That's all I told her. I ain't get smarter attitude, but she tried to be all cute with a conversation because she knew she got on my fucking nerves. And I was just like, just scan the freaking soda. Just scan the soda.
I know.
Hashtag just scan the soda. Stop trying to be my fucking mom.
Should have just called it Pop.
I should have just reported her.
Got her fired.
I'm kidding.
Take her fucking kid's money away, get her fired from her job.
Zoran Mondani.
That's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share it.
God damn it, TNT.
Oh, yeah.